Please enjoy working along with Mark and Shaenee, husband and wife team. Love and Lawns will start right about now.
Question number 1. What is the craziest thing we've done in lawn care?
I would say the craziest thing we've done would be we were cutting the yard. We got, when we pulled up, we were already, we underbid this. In the middle of the project, we really underbid this. And right about halfway through, I called the person and said, look, we really underbid you. If you want us to even continue to cut this grass, we need this amount more money, or we're going to leave it just as is. And the customer agreed and paid us, and we finished it, and we hated it, but we did.
Right. Hated it. I think the craziest thing we've ever done was make a music video in someone's lawn, like in someone's front yard. People were driving by and we were like, I love fall. And we were throwing leaves, and we had a big pile of leaves, and we were like in the leaves. And it was so fun, and we just had so much fun doing it. So, yeah, that was crazy. Like, we're not going to do this unless we get paid more money.
And we will use your yard as props for a promotional or fun video.
A VH1.
Question number 2. What was the craziest estimate we've ever done?
The craziest estimate would have to be the carpet squares and pizza.
Yes.
We went out to do an estimate, and this lady was like, oh yeah, I know you guys say you cut grass, but I really don't need my grass cut. I need carpet in my basement. Would you put carpet in my basement? We can have a pizza party. Bring your kids.
You help. Bring your kids. We can set this up on a day. We can just have fun.
Right. Yeah. So we're like, not so much. So needless to say, we didn't do it. 3. What's the strangest call you've ever had?
We got a call around 9 o'clock at night, and this guy sounded very distressed.
Frantic.
He said, hey, I need you to come out and cut my grass. I said, sir, it's 9 o'clock at night. He said, that's fine. It can be now or in the morning. First thing, I really need you guys out here to fix something. And I said, okay, well, if you don't mind me asking, what happened, what's wrong? He said, well, my wife, soon to be ex-wife, sprayed bleach all in the yard and wrote the word cheater in the front lawn, and they live in a cul-de-sac on a hill. So we laughed, and I gave my condolences, and just it was more of a funny time. Even he was kind of like embarrassed, but ended up laughing. And I said, hey, for a little extra charge, we'll get to you first thing in the morning, and we'll scalp this down to the ground. And it might take a couple different cuts,
but you know, right? But it'll work itself out, right? So we cut the grass, and it still burned like cheater, you know, so you can still see cheater in his yard.
For like a month or 2.
Yeah, but I'm like, why don't you just spray it with green spray paint? But
hindsight's 20/20, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about like.
You could have definitely charged to spray some green paint, and it would have been way quicker.
Right.
Question number 4. Who is the hardest to get started in the morning?
That would be me. I really enjoy sleeping. So I'm like, all right, I know we can get up at 10 and do this. And Mark's like, Shaenee, you have 30 minutes to get yourself together. So. And
it rarely goes like that. I'll get up around 8:30 or 9 with intentions to be gone by 9:30. I'll say, baby, I'm going to hook up. Just meet me in the truck. I'll hook up. I'll even trailer check 20 minutes, take another break. And then I'll come in the house, and she's still in the bed and like, oh, I'm just getting up. I'll be ready in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm the worst at getting up.
It's harsh, but
yeah,
she gets there.
And when I get there, I do a good job, right?
Yeah.
Question number 5. Who is the worst at wanting to do a new project?
That would be me.
It's him.
I can do the estimate. I can land the job, and then the day it's on the schedule, I will get butterflies. It can be a simple job. It could be a landscaping job. It's just the idea of a new property, new people to make happy.
Right.
And I get psyched out.
Right. And I'm like, we can do it. We're going to do it. Mm-hmm. We've done it. Like, look at it. It's great. They love it. It's perfect.
And it ends up being just fine. And I will laugh at myself, and I'll say, look how quick this was. Look how easy this was. And
right.
I just need a little push. Question number 6. What is your biggest daily pet peeve when we're out working that I do?
My biggest pet peeve that you do is second guess everything. You question every single thing. And I'm like a free spirit. Let's get it done. Let's do it. So it be.
Daily?
Daily.
All right.
Even in our personal lives.
Hey. Love and long.
What's yours about me?
My biggest pet peeve of her is she might know where we are located. She might know where we're going. And she'll say, well, what are we doing for food? And I'm like, what are we doing for food? You should have got up a little earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe got something or talked about getting something. Instead, my GPS is going, my mind is going, and I might have even told the customer, hey, we're about to be there. But we gotta change it up and get some food.
Yeah, we gotta eat.
I forget, so I'll
Yeah,
I'll do it
he
too.
will forget to eat.
Get that from my dad.
Right.
He's an entrepreneur, and my mom always complained he forget to eat.
Right. To this day, he still forgets to eat.
73 years old.
Question number 7. What do we do to keep the romance alive while we're working? Because we're together 24/7, like literally 24/7. We work together, we're home together, we do our activities together, we're together. So what do we do while working?
I typically try to pick up not the slack, but I try to do something extra for you in my mind that might make it easier for you. So I will, I don't know, open your door or put your blower up.
Yeah.
Or I'll try to hurry up and do something that you won't have to.
Right. Yeah.
I don't even know if it goes noticed, but.
No, it does. I noticed it. That's funny. Well, for me, I listen to a lot of music and podcasts and books and everything while I'm cutting. So I listen to a lot of stuff about love, like love music and R&B. And when I get in the car, I'm just like, oh my God, I'm so in love with him. And I'll just stare at him and he's like, what are you looking at? And I'm like, oh, you look so handsome today. I just love that. I love the way you look. And he'd be like, what's up with you? A little did he know, I just listened to like an hour's worth of music.
Number 8. What do you feel that you or we perfect while we're in the field working?
All right, so I always say, if the devil's in the details, then I'm the devil. I like trimming, like that is my thing. I love weed whacking. I think I'm the best weed whacker on this side of the earth. I will go against anyone. Like, I'm good. I'll weed whack a whole lawn and you'll never know it. It'll look like it was cut by a lawnmower, you know, because I'm just so steady and even. And I like edging, but Mark hates an edge. But I do it all the time. I would just run an edge first. Like,
I like to top off, and I feel like no one can top off better than me.
He's right. No one can top off better
I'll be
than
like,
him.
did you top that off? Yeah, I just did.
Oh, yeah,
and in my mind, I feel like I can perfect it a little better.
Yeah.
But, you know, the weed whacking, I miss hairs, and she'll catch them by the foundation, and so I wouldn't.
Cracks. I like cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I like topping off the best. That's why I perfect that.
yeah, you're a good topper offer. Question number 9. What do you like about the family aspect of our business?
I love being able to pick the kids up from school, drop them off to school, and not miss any functions. We always get told by the different teachers and counselors in the school that, hey, you guys are the number one couple / family that we always see together.
Yeah.
We don't know how you do it.
We're after school. Like, we volunteer all the time. We have awards for volunteering. We're just super active in our kids' lives. Like, Mark was a leader of Cub Scouts, and our daughter's in pageants. Like, you know, we're super active parents, and our kids are super active kids.
I like being able to daily drop the kids off. We come home. We can get a drink if we want. It kind of always feels like a date / work every day.
Every day.
So we can hang out a little bit, but then once we get home, we change, hook up, go to work, and it's work for 5 hours, 6 hours. And then we come home, like she said, we'll change. And then before the kids, we'll even get to go do something together. May it be shop or go to the
Yeah.
park or get a drink or some
Right.
food. But it just feels like a date, work, date, and then family. And because when the kids home, they're with us, and
Yeah.
it might be involved with getting the next day ready, and it might be changing oil, and my son will help me, and it might be cooking or getting homework done, and we'll all help with that.
The lawnmower races in the street.
Yeah.
We have a lot of fun. So I think that's what it's about, like just having a balance of work and family and fun and just being there for the moments because they go so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10. So why did we choose to work together?
It's a long story, so we're going to try to cram it. When we met, I had 3 jobs. I quit 3 to 1 to hang out and have more time with her.
Yeah.
We got married fast. We had
5 months.
kids fast.
Yeah.
And then I became a mattress manufacturing production manager. Fast forward, 19-hour days, never saw my family, never saw my kids.
Yeah.
2 babies and a toddler, never saw them for about a year or 2.
Mm-hmm.
And we paid somebody to cut our new home we bought.
Yeah.
And I said, why we just pay him this amount of money when we could have done that?
We were looking out the window. He literally had like a homeowner's lawnmower. We could do this.
So we bought a mower and said if we can just do some neighborhood yards, it'll make it worth buying
On
the
the
mower.
weekends. Right.
And then we did that, and then we said, well, hey, if we can rent a trailer, make enough money to pay for the trailer, then we can make this a whole weekend hustle. And then my wife said, well, why don't we make this a full-time gig? At this time, my job was about to go under, and sure enough, we took a week off, and we said, let's get all the business we can. We knocked on like 100 business doors and a couple hundred houses.
Yeah.
Got like enough to do a week's worth of
We
yards.
put ads on Craigslist. We're using our Aspen.
It's just an SUV.
Yeah.
I like nice SUV.
Right. We were trying to we had like electric equipment. We were trying to plug
Asking
in
people
stuff.
to plug
Like,
in
hey,
stuff
can
to
we
their
plug in this blower?
houses.
So it was crappy, but we knew we loved each other, and in order for our marriage to be perfect and to work like it's working now, we needed to be together, spend time together. We needed to.
That's how we started.
Yeah, just spend time together, and now we get to spend time together. We make money. We don't have to be working all day, like 8-hour days. Like, it makes sense for us. So
And we've gone through times where it's been just me, or we've had a helper, and Shaenee was at home with the kids or working other jobs.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we realized is everything would kind of fall apart around us, around our core.
Yeah.
And we would miss each other. And so we said, well, we started our relationship full time, all the time together.
Mm-hmm.
So let's find a business that we can do full time, all the time together.
Right. And that's it.
Follow our journey at echomeansbusiness.com.
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok.